Hello everyone, this is RoyBear22 here to bring you another Hasbro Beyblade Burst unboxing and review, and today we are looking at a combo pack, Valtryek and Unicrest. So this is the prototype version of Valkyrie, as you can clearly tell there by the wheel, or sorry, the layer. And we have Unicrest. Now, I don't actually own the original Takara Unicrest, so this is actually a new Bey entirely for me from Beyblade Burst. So, quick look on the box here. We have the Beyblade Burst logo, we have the app advertisement, and of course some more stuff here that we've already seen, Hasbro. We have the parts, so Valtryek, I think, yeah, that's how, I actually saw the anime, and that's how they pronounce it, so it's Valtryek, I think. Crazy attack power, not a whole lot of burst, so I guess I think that's a good thing. I think if there's less... no. Okay, maybe it only has 3 bursts. I'm not entirely sure how it works. No defense, so that makes sense. Fairly light, and in terms of its weight there, it's only 3, and agility, it is incredibly fast. And I do know this from the Takara version. And with Unicrest, no attack power, bit of burst, so I think it can burst fairly easy. It's got crazy defense, and it's fairly heavy, which makes sense. It's a defense type. And it has average stamina. So that's pretty cool. Energy layer right there. So we got Unicrest, Valtryek, or whatever. Parts. So the disc, or forged disc, is DO5 and DO9. And the performance tips for Valtryek, I have to get used to saying that, is TAO1, and for Unicrest, it's TDO1. And also an advertisement for the dish. And sorry. And customization options right there. So now we will open up the bays, as there are 2. Okay. These are getting a lot easier to open. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, put you off the side, more instructions. And you know what? This is much easier. I maybe shouldn't do that. Don't want to really risk damaging the parts. I mean, the weight rings are not that hard to pull out. However, I don't really want to stress it too much. Plus, I'll probably just make a mess and end up hurting myself, most likely. Okay. Okay, reposition you. Perfect. And yeah. Oh. Forgot about Unicrest. And there we go. So, and there we have it. Both bays. Now I will do a comparison to the original Valkyrie from Takara. Okay, so a quick comparison to the original Valkyrie, starting with the layers. So as we can see here, this one looks closer to the original than the Valtryek V2. So the stickers are kind of the same. I know this one looks more like the Valkyrie from the Takara's dish set, because it has the yellow fading into red motif going on there with the wing stickers. But as you can see here, the layers are pretty much the same as before. The centerpiece is filled in, of course. The Hasbro version has these bright neon yellow stickers on the wings in substitute for the original Valkyrie's more, I guess, dynamic looking design. So this one looks a bit more bland than the Takara version, but nevertheless it is pretty much the same layer. I think, actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's just the way the added plastic here on the inside of the layer is, but it almost feels like the Hasbro version is a bit thicker, but don't quote me on that. So there's the layers, and now with the discs, so we got Sorry, Hasbro's name was DO5. So we have the DO5 disc right here, and we have the wing disc from Takara. Both are exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. They are pretty much identical. Only difference is this one has been used, so it's more oxidized. And we have the tips. And again, Hasbro's renaming the Accel driver as the TA01 performance tip. So as you can see here, it's perfectly flat on the bottom. Pretty much identical to the Hasbro version. The only difference is it is a filled-in navy blue, while the Takara's is a translucent aqua kind of blue. And that's pretty much it. So, assembling these bays. Oh, yeah, this one's harder to get on, so I think this one might be a really tough burst. But there's the Hasbro version, and if we connect, I'll put together the Takara version and see them side to side, fully assembled. There really is not a whole lot of difference, aside from colors. Same bay in and out, and yeah. Now, like I said, I do not have the original Unicrest, but we have the forged disc, which is D09, otherwise known as Gyro. I think that's what it was called in the Takara version. And we have the same performance tip as the Proto Kerbis right here, which is in this, again, this very gooey light snot green. I don't know why they're really fond of this color, but it seems to be in a lot of Hasbro burst bays. So, connecting these. Of course, we also have the Unicrest layer, otherwise as Unicorn, I think it was called in the Takara version, just straight up Unicorn. And that looks pretty sick. I do like the design. I thought these stickers were actually yellow, but they're actually like a gold, like a very shiny gold. So that's pretty cool. Piece is filled in, so no emblem in the center, which I kind of wish they did. I mean, if they were going to do that with the dual layer bays, they probably should have done that for these ones as well, because they're a little bit more bland without them. But yeah, this is Unicrest. So now we will do a test battle between the Hasbro versions. Round 1. And Valkyrie's wasting all of his stamina in the dish again. Now, there we go. And did I call him Valkyrie? I meant Valtryek. Takes round 1 with a sleep out, giving him 1 point. Round 2. By the way, these launchers are getting worse. You won't believe how many sub-takes I did between this battle and the actual unboxing, so... Oh. I sense a burst. Right on cue. Alright, so that was a simultaneous burst finish. Valtryek and Unicrest. No points. Ah, boy. I've been having a long day, guys. Seriously. Sometimes these bays just won't stay on the launcher and they get locked. And then they break apart. And trust me, once is not a big deal. Thrice gets a little frustrating. So this is technically battle 600 out of... And my dog is going nuts upstairs. Alright, round 3. And that hit me in the stomach. Alright, so again, another simultaneous burst finish. The burst rates do in fact vary, guys. Very much so. So I'm tired, I'm not going to bother putting them back together. So, overall, good battle. Unicrest and Valtryek combo pack. pick it up if you haven't already. It's pretty good. I've never actually owned the original Takara Unicrest, or I guess it's the Unicorn in the original, but no, it's really cool. I do like the colors, relatively. The Valtryek colors are pretty cool. I'm just not a big fan of how the center is so lackluster in design, but aside from that, it still looks pretty close to the real thing. Design for Unicrest, okay, it's pretty good. Again, little dull around the middle. The clear plastic or whatever is a bit more, you know, foggy than the Takara version, so it's a bit weird. But anyway, this has been a Rummy Bear 22 review. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video too, that helps a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Round 1. Round 2. Okay, this is getting end Unicrest. Hasbro editions. Starting with round 1.